Hi there, Vanessa Lanham-Day here, inspiring and empowering you to fulfil your marketing potential. In my blog this week, I've been talking about bending time. Did a brilliant webinar last week with a chap called Tom Evans, and he specialises in helping people bend time. You know that feeling when you're really in the zone and everything's working really powerfully for you and time seems to sort of stand still, you get so much more done. Well, what he explained was it's all about getting your left brain and your right brain working together. The creative bit, the left brain, working with that much more analytical, kind of list-driven bit, the right brain. And of course, we're all very used to the right brain, or our lists and to-do lists and all those kinds of things. And we're all used to kind of scribbling ideas, but getting the two of them working together really important, because otherwise it's really hard for you to actually make your ideas happen. They can just stay a real sort of muddle and mishmash of ideas. Well, I came across an absolutely brilliant thing this week on my iPhone. It's an app and it's called Scan Pages, and it's an incredibly easy way of taking those creative ideas, the scribbles and stuff that you do, and taking them into a format that you can really action. I'm just going to show you how to do it. I spent half a Saturday emailing myself a whole bunch of mind maps. We did an away day last week, and so the room was absolutely littered, blue tack everywhere, littered with mind maps. Then of course that's great. Now what do I do with them? These things are absolutely giant. They plastered the whole room like wallpaper. What do I do with those to actually turn them into actions that I can make happen in my business? Well, I did it with Scan Pages. So I'll just quickly tell you how I did it, and I'm just going to show you, just going to pretend to make a little mind map here and show you how I did it. Okay, here's my little pretend mind map. So it says my mind map. I've got idea 1 and idea 2, and who's idea 3 up here. And idea 3, I can already think of a couple more points I want to write on each. And as you can see, when I'm thinking creatively, my handwriting is shocking. It's a right scribble. A few more ideas here and a few more subsets here. Or then we think we're going to connect these two together. And of course, on the day, that stuff's really meaningful to me. It can become quite difficult afterwards to imagine what the hell it was you had it in your mind. So there's my starting point. Well, the thing I then did next was to photograph it. So I've got the old iPhone out here. Turned it onto my camera. There we go. Took a photograph of it. Let's do it that way round. That's best. There we go. Mind map. So now I've got it already stored on my camera. I then went to the App Store and I picked up an app. It's absolutely free, and it's one called Scan Pages. So if you can see it the right way. You see the little icon there, Scan Pages, absolutely free on your smartphone, iPad. I don't know so much about the whole Android thing, so probably you can get it for that as well. So I'm now going to open Scan Pages, quickly click on that icon at the top. I can add the photograph, go to my camera roll, pick up the last image. There we are, just coming up. You can rotate it 90 degrees so it reads perfectly, and it's got a little cropping tool on there so you can select as much as you need on that. I'm now going to ask it to scan, and it scans up and down just like it would on a little photocopier bed. And the net result is you get a black and white image, so a really clean image, and you also get to keep the original, which should come up in just a second. There we are, that's the black and white image, and if I want I can just flick across and see the original. But that's obviously a lot easier for me to write on. I can give it a name, so we'll just call that test. I'm going to export that. I can export it as email, Evernote, to Dropbox, to Google Docs, or just to my gallery. I'm going to send it to myself as an email. Obviously you could send it to other people as well, share it with other people who are at your meeting. I'm going to do it as a PDF, could do it as a JPEG. I'm just going to send it to my email address there. It's got the title of it in the subject line. Send it there, and it's just scanning and sending that off. And of course, so much more meaningful than that giant piece of A1 paper from the flip chart that was stuck on the wall, or in my case there were about 12 of them. So I've now got a really useful set of documents. I've been scribbling away this morning, turning those into action plans because I could see the whole lot as overview. So I think that's brilliant. I hope that helps you start connecting your left and right brain so you can have some really creative, powerful thinking time. Get in the zone there. So look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye bye.